Hey guys, welcome back. It's Claytano. Thanks so much for tuning in as always. And today's video is going to help you guys out in choosing which Raven you should go for. It is the banner summons, so you can choose between the fire, wind, and water ones. They just came out along with a massive patch with a lot of other updates. I'll talk about it very briefly in this video. I'm mostly going to stay tuned in on the Raven and talk about a couple things there, which one you should go for, how you should rune them, and then also I'll do a little bit of summons myself as well and see what we get just for fun near the end of the video. But let's hop into it. First things first, if you guys don't know, the first thing you need to do when you log into this new world of Summoners War Chronicles after post-update 12.8, December 8th, is go into your guard journal, click on Monster Story, and go all the way back to the right here and complete this for a free Fire Raven. All right, get that. It's fairly easy. Granted, I did it on, pretty much a max level account with some pretty stacked monsters. You have to kill the boss a couple times, but for the most part, you guys should be able to do it unless you're like brand new starting today. If that's the case, it's not going anywhere. It's in the game, so there's no rush on it. But let's jump into the monster book to take a look at the skills of all of them. Actually, before we do that, I'll just show you guys those summons, the summon altar here. You can see that it's, around for the next 2 weeks, and you guys can go for the fire, the water, or the wind one. And first, though, let's jump into the book before we do any summons, because we want to know which one we should go for. We just got one of the Fire Ravens, so it's likely that we could go for the others and get those. However, it's also another possibility that we just go for more, awakening materials for the fire one. But let's take a look at the skills just to see, okay? And if you guys are in the Discord channel, discord.gg/Claytano, you've probably already heard a lot of people talking about the fire one anyway. But just to kind of give you guys my specific thoughts on it, that's kind of what I'll be doing today, and how to rune it as well, I think is important. So Karambit is the fire one, and these are the skills that he has. So it attacks the enemy 2 times and deals damage that ignores beneficial effects. Each hit has a certain chance to deal defensive penetration damage that ignores the target's beneficial effects. Amazing, amazing basic attack. There's not a whole lot of other monsters that have such a good basic attack as Karambit does. His first skill, Zero Shift, swiftly moves to attack the target. This attack ignores the target's beneficial effects. In addition, applies evasion up and attack speed up to itself. So a self-buffing assassin, always good. Kind of like Zeratu almost, right? His second skill, Excel Stream, strikes up, leaps backward, and attacks the enemy target 2 times by releasing a wave of sword. This attack ignores the target's beneficial effects. In addition, uses Zero Shift, this one, right? With a certain chance if Raven has attack speed up over a certain level. So he can potentially use 2 skills in one if he already has the attack speed up at a certain level. And then he has a passive skill if 3 ignore beneficial effect skills weren't enough, but his passive skill applies attack speed up to itself with a certain chance if the attack successfully hits. So that's just an evasion check. As long as he hits the target, I guess he has a chance to apply attack speed up to himself with a certain chance. It might not be that high though. And then his ultimate, strikes up, leaps backward. Okay, this is basically this with a little bit of extra oomph. 3 times by releasing a wave of sword. This attack ignores the target's beneficial effects. In addition, applies attack speed up to itself and uses Zero Shift. So there's no condition. It just uses Zero Shift along with it if you use it with your ultimate. Honestly, this particular unit is absolutely 100% necessary for the new raid, because if you've tried the new raid, which is Narak, I think that's what it's called. Let's go over to it right here. If you've tried this raid, the Elite Boiling Waterfall, you cannot kill him because he has a unremovable invincibility that you can't get rid of. You have to kill him through this unremovable invincibility. And the only way to do it is by using monsters that ignore beneficial effects when they're attacking. And there's only like 4 or 5 of them in the game. I think it's Wind Magic Knight, Fire Raven now. There's also the Dark Cowgirl. There is I think the last one is the water kitty, and then there's one other. Mostly though, you get this monster for free. He's perfectly fine at 9A, even if you don't happen to get another copy of him. But I would recommend, investing into him, even if you don't plan to get more copies of him from the banner. Super, super good monster and super useful, super necessary for the raid that just came out. The other option is Wind Magic Knight is a wind unit, and it's a fire raid. So that's the trouble that I ran into when I was attacking with my Wind Magic Knight. But let's take a look at the other three real quick, just to see what the skills are. So we have Water Raven, and this one, if we go to his Awakening form, his basic attack is pretty lackluster compared to the fire one. Just already only attacks the enemy target 2 times. Okay, great. His first skill strikes up to attack the enemy target and explodes frostbite if the target has the effect. In addition, applies resistance down, then leaps backwards and attacks 2 times by releasing a wave of sword. His third skill, or second skill, swiftly slashes the enemy target 4 times, and each hit has a certain chance to apply frostbite, then strikes down hard to attack. The cooldown of XL Stream decreases each frostbite that applies. And then the ultimate strikes down hard to attack 4 times, and additionally uses XL Stream after last hit. So again, fairly similar in how the effect works with the ultimate. So the cooldown of XL Stream decreases for each frostbite that applies, and then this one, it additionally uses XL Stream after the last hit, which is the first skill here. Okay, not a bad monster. It looks like, frostbite, damage dealing, not bad if you're looking for a water assassin. So far, I think the fire one's definitely outperforming the water one. Let's take a look at Kukuri. And same thing as the water one, no difference there. 0 shift, moves swiftly to attack the enemy target and roots with a certain chance. In addition, applies evasion up to itself. So rooting is an interesting skill that not a whole lot of monsters have. I think the other one that I can think of off the top of my head is the Light Monkey King. But outside of that, I mean, interestingly enough, it could, lock somebody in a place. That might be useful in the future. I don't really see a whole lot of use for it right now, especially since it's only 1 unit. It could be maybe the enemy Orbia or something like that, but still, we'll see what the other skills are. Sonic Assault swiftly slashes the enemy target 4 times, and each hit has a certain chance to apply damage taken up. Then, okay, so it's a branding. Then strikes down hard to deal defense penetrating damage. All hits penetrate through the target's defense if the target is rooted, and the last hit is guaranteed to land as a critical hit. So this is pretty nice, I guess, if you're looking to combo between this one, root them, and then ignore all the defense. So if they don't have like other beneficial effects that you need to be ignoring, such as maybe it's like an attack power beneficial effect, you don't necessarily need to ignore that when you're attacking an enemy. This could come in handy and do a lot more damage potentially than the fire one. So it kind of reminds me of like Wind Pioneer though, and it's a similar concept as even like maybe the Wind Valkyria. All right, let's take a look at this. I would assume this is the same thing as the other two. Chance to apply damage taken up, then strikes down hard to deal defense penetrating damage 4 times. All hits penetrate through the target's defense if the target is rooted, and slash down is guaranteed to land as a critical hit. Slash down is okay. Looks like it's just an additional effect that gets added onto this skill. So let's take a look at the light and dark ones first. So far, everything's going to be ruined pretty much the same way. You're probably going to be looking at like attack speed, crit damage, attack. So that's your 2-slot rune, your 4-slot rune, and your 6-slot rune. I'll go over that a little bit more in detail here in just a second. But as far as the light one's concerned, this one definitely looks cool. I like the way he looks. It's not just like your normal light monster. He's got like this orangey glow and some other cool things that are added. So I like the artwork there. Got a lot of skills to take a look at here. So again, same thing as the other two, attacks the target 2 times, moves swiftly to attack the enemy target, deal bonus hits and stuns if Raven's HP ratio is higher than the target's. If Raven's HP ratio is lower, applies spell shield to itself. In addition, applies evasion up to itself. So spell shield, I'm assuming is just going to allow you to not take any damage from from skills, right? So you could probably take damage from basic attacks, but not from skills. That's the way I'm assuming that it works. And somewhere in here, it could probably tell me, but it's not going to tell me how that works. All right. Well, I'm assuming that's how it works. XL Stream strikes up, leaps backwards, and attacks enemy 2 times by releasing Wave of Sword. If Raven's HP ratio is higher than the target's, reset the cooldown of Zero Shift, and if lower, applies continuous recovery to itself. So basically, if he's about to die, he's going to get shields, he's going to get continuous recovery, he's going to get stuff to sustain him, bring him back to life. If he's not about to die, he's going to do more damage, reset cooldown of Zero Shift, have a chance to do more damage, etc., etc. So not a bad concept between this guy. So basically, whatever he needs, he gets, and he applies it to himself. His risk detection, use XL Stream when attacked by an enemy. So there must be just like a chance to use this skill whenever he gets attacked, which is also kind of interesting because if he's out there, on his own, killing the enemy backline, they turn to attack him and he procs this risk detection, he's going to hit him with this. He's either going to, hit him with that, hit him with this again, hit him with that. If he's about to die, he's going to, apply spell shield, apply continuous recovery. That might be, I don't know. This guy's actually kind of looking good. Obviously, he doesn't have the breakthrough beneficial effects, but I so far think that the light one might be a better option than the fire one. Obviously, if you can get one. Well, not for the raid though, because you definitely need the beneficial effect ignoring skills from the fire one for the raid. And then we have the ultimate, strikes up to leap backwards, stun the target, applies continuous recovery to itself, and attacks the enemy target 3 times by releasing a wave of sword. In addition, uses Zero Shift. So again, same thing where he uses ultimate. It's not just a reset the cooldown. He will use it at the same time. From what I'm reading. This guy also looks super cool. Jamadar, kind of like Aladdin names going on here. We have same skill. So the fire one's the only one that has the super OP, lots of extra stuff going on in the first skill, which is kind of interesting. Even the light dark ones don't have it. But we have attacks the enemy target 2 times, Zero Shift, moves swiftly to attack the enemy target, stuns with a certain chance, destroys the target's HP on the damage dealt. In addition, applies evasion up to itself. So HP destruction is an interesting ability. Yeah, not a whole lot of units have it in the game. It's, well, literally nobody else has it in the game. So HP destruction basically means if you are attacking a unit and you take HP away from it, he can't heal that HP back. It's gone. Like, if you start off with 100% HP, he attacks you, you go down to 50% HP, you're not going to be able to get past 50% HP even if you are getting or receiving heals. The HP is destroyed. So interesting thing that this is the only guy that has it in the game. I'm sure they'll release other monsters with it in the future, but for right now he's the only one. So interesting. Assault is his second skill. Swiftly slashes the enemy target 4 times, and each hit has a certain chance to apply recovery received down, then strikes down hard to attack. All hits destroy the target's HP based on the damage dealt, and all the hits, excluding the last hit, increase the skill cooldown when the HP is destroyed. Okay, so he is just destroying HP. He's reducing increasing your cooldown whenever he gets the HP destroyed. This is an interesting unit as well. So far, I kind of like him too. Magic Break. This is a passive skill, continuous effect, recovers its HP based on the damage dealt when its attack successfully lands on a target with destroyed HP. So if he destroys the HP and then he keeps attacking it, he's going to recover his HP. He's going to lifesteal from it. So lots of sustain here. It'll be interesting to know if like the dark one can out sustain the light one. If they were to be put in a very similar situation, because they both have like sustainability things, but obviously there's more stipulations that go into this, and then if the light one happens to get too low, it'll just die because recovery effect is like continuous recovery over time, where this is just you get the HP almost immediately. And then the ultimate spins in the air to attack the enemy target 3 times, and each hit has a certain chance to apply recovery received down. Then strikes down hard to attack 4 times and increases the skill cooldown. All hits destroy the target's HP based on the damage dealt. Yeah, so very similar thing here. What's the difference? It increases cooldown when the HP is destroyed. Yeah, so it's not based on if it's destroying HP. It just increases the cooldown. All 4 times increase the skill cooldown. That's the ultimate. So far my favorite are the fire, the light, and the dark one. No surprises, really. I still feel like they're all going to be built very similarly as far as runes are concerned. If I was to pull on the banner, I think it's no question it's going to be the fire one, even with having the free one that they give you. I'm going for skill ups. I'm going for, book effects, which is, you get attack speed bonus, which is awesome. And you get attack. That's like perfect for an assassin. He's going to be doing a lot of damage with faster attack speed, more damage. I'm pulling on fire for the next 2 weeks. That's my plan. Obviously, if I get a light and dark one, that would be super cool. I'd probably use them over the fire one in arena or other areas of the game. The fire one is mainly for this raid, and if you guys have not tried it yet, it is super hard. And I have to build him in order to beat it. There's really no way around it. So honestly, right after this video, I'm gonna be building mine. But with that said, let's go take a look at the runes, and let's maybe build it right here in this video, not wait till after the video. Why would I do that? Why not show you guys what I'm twerking on here? So we have fire. Let's just do that. Let's go all. Oh my gosh. Sorting is hard. All right, so I have my Karambit, right? And he's obviously not like very powerful. I have much more powerful monsters than my Karambit, but my Karambit is not powerful. And this kind of goes back to some of my previous videos on like how to get to 400k power, stuff like that. He's only 5-star awakened. I need another Raven in order to get him to 10-star. He's no skill ups at all. So nothing doing there. He's weak. He's weak AF. But as far as the runes are concerned, I'm not sure what set I have on him right now. Okay, we have attack speed, so this isn't bad. So attack speed slot 2, I think, is almost a must because his first skill is so powerful. Not his first skill, his basic attack is so powerful and has so much going on with it that you almost have to build attack speed. I think that's a must. So slot 2 attack speed substats, crit rate, and then you want to build him damage. So you want to have crit rate substats, crit damage substats, attack percent substats. Obviously this one you can't have attack percent on slot 3. Slot 4, you're going to want to have crit damage percentage here. Nothing else is really going to matter. Maybe crit rate if you don't have that great of runes yet, but crit damage is definitely going to be your go-to. You're going to want to have it over 80% crit rate. This is a little low. I don't have the greatest Swift set in the world. I'll probably switch him out to like a Rage set as well. You could go Rage Blade or Swift Blade, I think are 2 viable options. There's not really a need for anything else besides that, unless you have like insanely good runes on some broken sets. So you can run either Swift Broken, meaning like 2 random runes that don't make up a pair, or Rage Broken, 2 random runes that don't make up a pair. But you want the bonus from the 4 set, whether it's Swift or Rage, period. If you can get the crit rate without having blade runes, great, go for it. And then your slot 2 is going to be attack percent. Again, these are kind of just like off runes that I don't they're dungeon running runes. All right, so don't judge me on these. They are what they are. But that's pretty much it, guys. This is what you're gonna want to rune your Karambit like: attack speed, crit damage, attack, get it to at least 80% crit rate, as much crit damage as you can, as much attack as you can, as much attack speed as you can. Just boost the attack power, and you're gonna want to rune all of them pretty much the same way. I don't see a reason why you would want to rune them any other way. Maybe the light one, if you wanted to do kind of a tanky bruiser assassin, you could, because he has some interesting things where he gets continuous recovery and stuff like that. The dark one, you would definitely want to just run all damage because it's a life steal effect, destroying HP, stealing life back. It's going to be damage built. The only thing that I would say maybe for the light one is you would want to do, I don't know, HP crit damage attack. But I would, I mean, who already has, I actually did see somebody summon a light one, so I'm not going to say who, but yeah. Interestingly enough, they're pretty much all the same monster, same runes, so that's what you're going to do. Do I need to go over this anymore? I don't think so. Let's move on. Okay, so before we get into summoning, real quick, just a couple quick things to let you guys know of. Trial of Ascension reset. Don't forget to hit your special room. This is this room down here every 10 floors. Don't just auto it all the way. If you auto it all the way, you're going to miss out on a ton of scrolls, legendary scrolls, mystical scroll pieces, and mystical scrolls. Just a ton of stuff all together. Take your time. Go 10 floors. Hit this special room. Don't be lazy. Do it. Trust me, I got so many scrolls. Like all the scrolls I'm about to summon all came from this Trial of Ascension. So make sure you guys do that. In a previous video, I said I thought the special expedition was going to reset. It appears it has not. So we might be stuck with Shorkley for quite some time. So maybe build some monsters for level 4. It doesn't look like this is going to change anytime soon. So maybe build some monsters for it. You can always restore them later on. Up to you if you want to burn resources into it. It is a good way to get some skill books though. Outside of that, anything else for the events that I want to quickly touch on? Fall Bunny event, Devilmon, Mystical Summon Festival is ending soon. Christmas event is kind of lame. Not really a whole lot going on, but I mean, you can get some mystical scrolls for like 2,000 candies. Honestly, I was hoping it was going to be better, but it is kind of lame. There might be some other things that happen closer to Christmas. This might just be like a pre-Christmas event. So we'll see. That's just my thoughts on that. And then lastly, like I said, there's Arena. There's Brawl Arena, which is pretty fun. I got up to rank 11. Use my entries. Arena shop though, something that you want to keep an eye on is the Brawl shop. You just got 2 more Devilmons every single month. You got another Light Dark Scroll every single month. You also have Moon Shadow shop. So this is from the 9v9. You can get this by just buying it with Sky Stones after you get back, to Combatant 2 purchase, Combatant 3 purchase, Night 1. As you go up grades, you just get lots of Devilmon. I'm not sure if these are one-time things. It kind of looks like it. It doesn't say that it resets. It just appears to be you get them once and you clear it out. But it could reset every season, so that might be nice too. So keep an eye out for those. But aside from that, that's pretty much it. I don't want to jump into Brawl Arena. I don't want to jump into the other aspects of the game. I'll make specific videos on those. Let's go ahead and summon because I have some things I want to summon. Before we summon, I forgot to tell you guys that there's a huge update that happened here. So with your Altar's Blessing, if you've already summoned all the monsters, you can actually reset it. I think it's twice a month now. So it resets in 23 days, but you can reset it twice a month. So if you get all of your Nat 5s and you don't really care about your Nat 4s and you want to reset it while you're summoning to potentially get more of your Nat 5s, then you can absolutely do so. And it's free. It doesn't even cost you like crystals or anything. You just reset it and then go summon more of your Nat 5s. So pretty cool, I think. And that allows me to get my Cobalt Bomber now a lot sooner to 13A before I would have to wait like several months in order to get my Cobalt Bomber. So for now, this is what we're looking at. I'm going to be going for, I'm going to be going for Chandra and my Camilla. I think Chandra is going to be something that I can use to protect my Orbia. And I just definitely don't want to get any Hathors. I don't think I need anything else. I'm looking at my stuff real quick. Fire, I'm going to get obviously through the banner. If not, I'm just going to keep pulling on the banner. So I don't need to worry about him. I'm going to probably stop working on my Wind Magic Knight at this point because of how easy it will be to get him to, higher awakening level than my Wind Magic Knight. Tasari is just kind of there. He's like randomly 14A, but I've never had him in my Altar Blessing. Maybe I did once. I don't know. I don't really use him that often. So he'll just kind of be there. Fire Panda is something that I want to use for RTA or Brawl Arena later on. Vanessa, I can either put her in there or put Camila in there. One of the two, I think, always have to be in there. And then the other ones I can switch out. So for right now, I don't really have any other options that I want to work on outside of these. I do think I need another tank though. And Chandra, for the most part, I think is already 13A capable. So if I can get him to 14A capable, then it'll give me 2 tank options that I can use in Brawl Arena versus just having 1 tank, which is Camila. And we'll see what we can do from there. Yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and summon. First, I'm going to summon the Legendary Scrolls because that's going to give me Transcendent Scrolls. I don't think it's going to work on my Altar Blessing at all, so these are just like basically random summons. So I'm actually just going to skip through all of them because that's the only way it seems to work. And yeah, I'm just going to skip through all of them because when I did my previous summoning session, I didn't get anything until I skipped, so we're just going to do it. All right, Chloe. I actually do need to build Chloe. All right, nothing from there. I did get my Transcendent Scroll, which is nice. Hopefully I get my Dark Cold Wall Armor. That would be... Oh, this is, yeah, Water Monkey King. I think this is new. Yeah, this is new. Water Monkey King, just like that. See, skipping is honestly the way to go. Yeah, I do want to get my Chloe to 15A, though, because I think she's going to be good in a lot of PvP situations with Orbia for the same reason why... Dude, okay. Okay. We're getting... this is... Skipping is the way. Skipping is the way. That's nuts. Okay, so I just got... What was that? 2 nat 5s from there? I got the... Water Monkey King and Wind Occult Girl. Okay. Nothing crazy that I think I want to build right now. I think Water Monkey King is going to be good in the future. But for right now, nothing crazy. Okay, so here's my Altar Blessings. I'm going to hit my Altar Blessings first before... Actually, no. I'm going to hit everything that's not Altar Blessing just in case I want to change my Altar Blessing depending on something that I get in my summons. I just hit 10 at a time. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. When's the last time you hit 10 Elemental Scrolls at once? This is Vanessa? Oh, no. Kumar. Kumar. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. New monster. I don't know if I'm going to use him. And I can't use him for skill ups for Chandra. So just a new monster. Bro, what? What is actually happening? Okay. This is, skill ups. Dude, this is nuts. That was back-to-back nat 5s. Skipping is the only way I'm going to summon from now on. There's literally no other way to summon than skipping. Nat 4s. Easy. What are we at? Like four nat 5s now? I have to take a look at what I'm at. This is kind of insane. Harg. Warbear. The one thing I would like from this is a Camila off Blessing. So that way I can hit my Camila on Blessing and be done with her. 15A. Move on to the next. Wow, I have a ton of unknown scrolls. Okay, I'm going to hit these 10 spots. Looking for LD nat 4s. Maybe a little Tion action. No Griffins are needed. Battle Scorpions, nothing crazy there. Can't get nat 5s from unknown scrolls, but you can get LD 4 stars, which is really the best thing you can get from unknown scrolls. So nothing there. Expected. Let's hit these wind scrolls one at a time. Mystic Witch. We did get a ton of Mystic Witches right before we hit that LD 5-star in my last summoning video. So hopefully it's a good sign. I mean, already I can't complain about these summons. Another Mystic Witch. That's great. Another Mystic Witch. We're gonna maybe hit this legendary scroll here. I think we hit this legendary scroll no matter what. So we're at 58, so we need 12 more summons. Yeah, we'll eventually get the legendary scroll this video. Ooh, Dark Inferno. That's a blessing, right? No, that's not a... It is in my blessing, but I guess you can't get blessings from unknown scrolls. But interestingly enough, I got another LD 4-star dupe. I don't really have that many LD 4-stars, so it is kind of sad to get the same one again. Okay, so I did say that I'm not going to hit the altar summon until after I've hit the banners, because if I happen to get something that I want, I'm gonna switch it up. So let's hit these. So these are the summons that I got from doing TOA again and hitting those special rooms. So make sure you're hitting those special rooms every 10 levels. It's so huge. Because, like, what if I get an LD 5-star from this? What would you even say? What would you even say? Okay, so far, nothing crazy. Oh, we're on Fire Raven guaranteed. Okay, so we're hoping for a Fire Raven. It's about as good as we're gonna get. Fire Raven. What are we gonna hit these? Two more times, and then we'll hit 10s. 10s. Oh, I missed it. All right. Okay. All right. Nothing. Inferno. Nothing. Cowgirl. All right. Did I skip it and it didn't do it? No. I thought I pressed the skip button and I was hoping that it was an actual Nat 5, but it is not. Okay, werewolf. What do we got? Nothing. All right. We have 9 though. We're gonna still summon these. Actually, 9. Do we want to get here with the 9? Yes, let's get there. Especially with the blessings reset. Like, yes, Fire Fire Raven's cool and all, but with a legendary scroll plus all of my, possible blessing summons, let's hit this. Blessing success. Okay, great. So I have so many Dark Infernos. Not even sure what I want to do with him. But let's get this legendary scroll. And we're going to hit the... Yeah, we're going to hit the legends first. No, we're going to hit the LDs first. Because if we get an LD Nat 5 or an LD 4-star that we want, then we're going to hit the... Yeah. Imp. Alright, am I skipping these too? I feel bad skipping the LD scrolls. Because, like... Imagine getting Purple Cloud. Dude, I got the same freaking 3-star twice in a row. Imagine getting Purple Clouds on an LD scroll, though, and how, like, the anticipation would just be nuts. Because you're like, it's an LD 5-star. Okay, LD 4. Something cool. Something cool I can put in my blessing. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. Whatever, game. Whatever. Light Harpy. Alright. Nothing I think I want to use that for. And I think that was it. Dark Pixie. That was my last one. Yep. That's pretty sad. Okay, let's hit these legendary scrolls. Okay, yeah, so also all these 53 pieces I got from same thing. Same thing, going up TOA. Dude, these raids are kind of nuts. Okay, this is Rika? Yeah. Fire Cold Girl. Not my blessing, unfortunately. I do really want another Cobalt Bomber, like, now. But like how greedy can I get? Like how many nat 5s am I actually gonna summon in such a small little summon session? Such a small little summon session. Harpoo. Okay, Dark Harpoo, blessing. What do we got? Purple Clouds. Let's go. LD5. Okay, weird. Weird champ. Water Raven. Not sure I want that, but still. Okay. Water Raven, I'll take it. The fact that I've gotten so many nat 5s from this little summon session, dude, just blows my mind. Actually blows my mind. Water Raven. Man, imagine that was Light Raven or Dark Raven. How cool would that have been? That would have been really cool. All right, Transcendent Scroll. We got our blessings. Let's hope for Cobalt Bomber. That would be lovely. Dark Cobalt Bomber, please. Please. If not, it's okay. We're chilling. Chilling either way. You'll never fall. Katarina? What? Katarina? Alright, whatever. Whatever, that is a weird monster to get, but whatever. I feel like we gotta go up to at least the Raven and get it. Gotta get at least the Fire Raven pity summon, right? So just to finish off the video, we'll get the Raven. At least 10A it. Oh, no nat 5s though in between. Looks like. Harpoo. Harg. Alright, what do we got? We got 13 more. Inugami. Battle Mammoth, and then this is the last one. I'm just gonna hit the 10, let it ride. And with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Got a ton of nat 5s. We were able to get our Raven up to 10A, which is awesome. 11A, I guess, essentially. But outside from that, guys, thank you. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. I was literally about to... Dude, hold on. We got some more summons. Sorry. Sorry about that. Let me just pop this real quick. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. That's fine. And then Legendary Scroll. Just to maybe hit my Dark Cobalt Bomber? Maybe. I'm asking too much. I don't deserve it. Just asking too much. Alright, guys. That's going to be it for today's video. A lot of information. A lot of little bit of fun at the end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, though. As always, stay soupy. Don't be potatoes. I'll see you guys in the next one. It'll probably be RTA or Battlefield or something like that related. Outside of that, I already did sign up. So I'll see you guys later. Okay.